Hello, it's Boulder Chris again, and breaking news, I can actually say hello to subscribers because I now have two apparently, which is an exciting development. I've not actually been able to log in to my Boulder Chris account on my PC to actually work out who they are. I don't know if it does tell you, but hello to you two anyway. It is very much appreciated. You join me on another Enter the Gungeon run. I've uploaded a couple of videos from The Witness, which both of these games were released for free by Sony earlier in the year as part of their Play at Home initiative. They gave away some very good games actually, but I mean, both The Witness and Enter the Gungeon were excellent. They're very different from one another, but I would highly recommend them both. Having played them to the point of getting platinums and well beyond in the case of Enter the Gungeon, I would definitely have been happy to pay full price for both of them, but I was more than happy with the zero price tag attached to both of them. I was really glad about the Witness actually. That was it was a game I'd seen being played on YouTube and thought it looked decent. Investigated and found out that it cost 30 quid, which I thought was a little bit expensive, so held off from buying it, and sort of forgot to sort of check in sales and so on and so forth, so I never actually got hold of it. And then as well, the name The Witness doesn't sort of seem to bear a great deal of relation to anything that actually takes place within the game itself. So yeah, I'd kind of forgotten all about it. Oh, there's a chest I can open for free there. Oh, and it gave me a key as well. What an absolute result! Double jump. Not sure that'll be terribly useful, but you never know. Okay, so yeah, with The Witness, when it did then show up for free in this Play at Home initiative, I was glad of both the extremely discounted price and also just to be reminded of it, because it looked like an interesting game, and I hadn't realised when I'd seen it initially. It was designed by Jonathan Blow, who had also done Braid, which I'd played on my Xbox 360, and thought that was a very clever game. It really well designed and really incredibly difficult to master as well. Definitely check out Braid as well. As far as I know, those are the only two games that Jonathan Blow has done, but I would heartily recommend both of them. And you know, you've missed out on the free price tag for The Witness, but that isn't the end of the world, because like I say, I'd have been quite happy to pay the 30 quid in the end. But you only ever realise these things afterwards. There's a water barrel there which may be needed. Hopefully we can keep the one actually in this room intact to put out the fire there. The biggest danger is that an enemy will shoot bullets at it rather than me, although I have been... somebody got it. I have been that clumsy in the past. I don't think it was me that time, but thankfully there is a second water barrel. That's not always the case, and it is literally right outside as well, so let's endeavour not to burst that one as well. Might have missed the doorway there. Oh no, it's snuck down the inside. And didn't actually hit the switch there. Right, okay, that's opened up the secret entrance to the oubliette. I will leave it unentered, just because it makes it a lot easier to find when you revisit it. Right, yeah, I haven't been talking about The Witness, which isn't the game I'm playing, but do play The Witness. Have a look at it. It's definitely worth checking out. Even now, you have to pay for it. But Enter the Gungeon, also a freebie. There's the entrance to the boss fight. Not going to be doing that just yet. Should teleport away from that, really. Yeah, what I'm trying to do on Enter the Gungeon, if you haven't seen any of my videos before, although to be fair I haven't actually got that many quest for the finished gun videos up just yet. This will be, I think, only the second actually. And spoiler alert, in the first I did not achieve the finished gun. It's probably going to take me a while, in fact. But you know, oh, that was close. Hopefully, there'll be some fun to be had trying to get it. I suspect large amounts of frustration on my part because the only things I have outstanding for the finished gun are items that are achieved from the rat fight, and I find the rat fight very difficult, and even getting to it is quite difficult as well. So you need keys and cash, so I need to keep 2 keys spare and get a decent amount of cash built up, which probably means at most I can only buy another key in this shop. Maybe not even get away with that, but we'll see. We'll clear the floor out, see how much we get, and yeah, in order to get enough cash, going to the oubliette is probably the way to go. That's the oubliette's accessed by the secret room I opened up through the fireplace. 1 credit. Oh no, I will want to open a red chest. It's not a mimic. Let's just spend the key straight away. I thought for a minute that was the teapot. I was going to be mortified. It is the star pew, which I'm not sure I'd have actually considered as red chest level myself, but it's okay. It works most effectively when it's charged up, so I'm going to charge it up before the boss fight and fire off a big barrage of water. Let's take shelter down there. Get another shot in. No, where's he going? Right beside me, of course. Yeah, it's actually doing a fair amount of damage, to be fair. Oh, there goes the flawless. That's not going to help matters in the slightest. Shouldn't really have an excuse for that with a powerful weapon and cover. Never mind. But yeah, this is what stops me being a very good player of this game, is my utter inability to get flawless victories on the boss fights. The banana. Yeah, banana is an okay weapon as well. Right, so I'm going to need to go buy another key now as well. I could look for secret rooms as well. So I'm not going to be able to open the chest. Actually, it would probably be more sensible to look for secret rooms before, just in case there's a key in them. Yeah, this weapon still only uses 1 shot, I think, no matter how much water you actually throw out at any one go, whereas other weapons of that type use multiple bits. There we are, there's a crack in the wall, there's a secret room. What have we got? It is a chest. It has got a key. So we've got the 2 keys we need, so do I want to open the other brown chest? So we've had a weapon, this would be an item. Yeah, let's take the brown chest out. We've got another key as well, result. What was that? Potion of lead skin, invincibility. Could have really done with that going into the boss fight, although inevitably I'd have probably triggered it just after getting hit rather than before, because I don't plan to get hit, I just do get hit. So I don't like the camera, even with the synergies that the gunslinger gets, and crossbow I think is a bit too basic a weapon to be bothered with. We've got the 2 keys needed to access the oubliette, so I think we'll just head straight there. Won't bother buying another key, hope we just get enough throughout the course of the game. Have I missed something in that secret room, or is it just showing on the map? I have missed something. What the hell am I playing at? There we are, bit of extra armour and a grindstone. Don't know how I failed to see those first time round. Sort of worth having a quick squiz at the rest of the map, see if there's anything else I failed to pick up. In my defence, sometimes it is quite easy to miss it. If you've shot a load of the scenery up, it can make a room very cluttered and make it hard to actually see anything that's been dropped within the room. Things like blanks and half hearts can be particularly well disguised against a load of shot up books or anything. I don't have that excuse for the the bits I missed in that little secret room. But yeah, all the things will show up on the mini map. If you've missed any of those, right? Don't know whether to just use the basic weapon or one of the expendable ones now. I think I'll keep the star key for the boss fights and maybe use the banana for any rooms that are gonna present more of a challenge. Now, I don't like this trap room in the slightest, so I'm just going to avoid it and hope that there's a different means to get to the other side of it. Quite often that is the case with the oubliette, that the rooms sort of form one big kind of donut shape. So you don't necessarily have to go across trap rooms, and it's always a bit of a bonus if you can get away without doing it, because some of them are pretty nasty. Of course I was going to get hit there. Should have used my potion of lead skin. Oh, is it that sniper still alive? God. Yeah, I didn't really do my target priority very well there at all. I should have focused on the things that fire, not the little blobby things, but the bats are also annoyingly good at clipping you every so often. There's another room where target priority should be done a little bit better. There we are, that was close. Right, let's use the banana. Oh, I have to charge it up. Unacceptable. Yeah. So, killed everything now. Good. So yes, back to the quest. Hope to avoid taking any more unnecessary damage. Oh, let's run and hide. Little scaredy cat. Those things just fire too fast to be easily dealt with. I thought I saw a locked door there, but of course I did. There were still enemies in the room. I thought it was one that would need the key to unlock. I thought it might have been where the old crest would have been lurking. But no, just me not recognising that the rooms seal themselves during combat, even though I must have played this game, I don't know, nearly 1,000 times perhaps. Don't know for certain. What I do know, those bats that fire off after they're dead, I'm not a fan of. Yeah, what I do know from the end animations is how many times I've died, and that is over 700. So whether I've beaten the game an additional 300 times and not died, I no idea. Right, no key for that just yet. Irritating. That. Yeah, my ideal would be to get something like the AK-47 early on. It's not a bad weapon in itself. Oh, I was stuck in the doorway every bloody time. And yes, the old crest is behind a key. I should stop saying these things. I'm jinxing myself. What was I saying before I jinxed myself? Yes, the AK-47, it's a good weapon, quite powerful. Can't remember off the top of my head if it's infinite ammo or not. I don't think it's infinite ammo, but it's got a generous magazine on it. It fires pretty fast, but its unquestioned brilliance is that it will open any standard lock in the game. So that old crest lock down there, just go straight through, open any chest, open the hatch to the oubliette, open the hatch to the rat fight. All of them for no key expenditure whatsoever. I think I was swapping to that weapon. I thought I was swapping to the banana. Never mind. Hopefully it'll do the job. More or less has. Still took an unnecessary hit because, yeah, the more chests you can open in this game, absolutely the better. But without some kind of key bonus like the AK-47, you tend not to have sufficient keys to do it, particularly if you want to visit the oubliette. The oubliette is a very good way to to swallow up probably all the keys you're going to get on the first floor. Combine that with needing to save the cash as well, pretty much stops you buying items out of shops, even on the rare occasions they've got something halfway decent that you can afford. And the really good stuff tends to be very expensive and only appear on the later levels. But yeah, we'll keep trying. The easiest way for me to do this would be to play on PC rather than on the PlayStation, and that way I could use a modded version of the game to give myself the requisite cash levels, the requisite keys, to be able to get into the rat fight with ease, and probably even skip levels as well. And actually practice the rat fight and particularly the punch out phase, all of which I'm bad at. I thought that was the yellow chamber, which I was going to go for. Honeycomb, I don't think I will. As I said earlier, probably can't really afford to buy a great deal. I can probably get away with one item out of the shop, which is probably going to be a key, and not leave myself short of cash for the Nord key, which needs 115. Slightly more convincing ring clearance. Let's stick over there. Stops it being a threat to me, at least. I need to remember as well that I've got this potion of lead skin, because that's something I'm definitely guilty of, is forgetting to use useful items. You sort of save them up thinking they're too good to use right now, and then forget to use them at all, which is just absolutely stupid on my part. Do I need to cross this room? It joins up to the other trap room, doesn't it? So I'm going to have to cross one of them. What am I missing on the floor? I've got both the chest rooms and the shop, and I know where the old crest is, not that we're going to be able to access it. Considering the amount of money we've got, I don't think it's worth the risk of expending health, trying to just get into that last room and hope for some decent drops in the room. I guess we'll never know if it was like some super magic room that was going to give me wonderful untold riches. Let's find out. Right, well, let's not find out, let's just do the boss fight. And remember, I've got an invincibility if required. Annoyingly, this is actually one of the bosses that I am most consistent at getting flawlesses on. I mean, I'm probably jinxing myself by saying that right now, but I think it's fair to say that it is, and unfortunately you don't get anything for flawlessing the non-main floor bosses. Right, let's turn the invulnerability on just in case any of those things scrape me. There we are. Did do flawless, and I don't think I'd have got caught by the little exploding animation that it did. 2 hegemony credits is a bit tight. Bit of armour, bit of health I can't use. That's not a pedestal mimic, is it? I'd almost always miss the pedestal mimics. Right, okay, so I probably will buy the key out of the shop and get something. I'm not going to bother with the old crest. The old crest doesn't help me get to the rat fight. Only got blue chests to open. Not terribly exciting. Right, which one? Let's try the room drop one rather than the regular one. Don't even recognise what that is. It's an active item, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Cog of Battle. Is this where you have to time your reloads? that doesn't need reloading. And that apparently doesn't need reloading either. I'm making a real good show of this. Yes, it is. So I think you get just a quicker reload if you manage to time that just right. Right, okay, let's look for secret rooms and junk the chests that are there. Again, I'll do the looking for the secret rooms first, and hopefully not take the chests out with the ensuing carnage. No. Where's the other chest room? Use a different weapon that creates less of a commotion. No, can't see that it's on that wall. Doesn't appear to be there either. Quick look at the exit and the shop. Missing this cog of battle reload thing every single time, mostly because I'm forgetting I've got it. I don't think this shop will have a secret on it. No, it doesn't. Didn't hear the telltale audio that sort of gives it away. Just pick another room at random. There's no point not using the blanks. I mean, it's complete waste, but there's no point not wasting them. And let's junk the chests and see what, if anything, comes out of them. Bit of health I can't use. Fantastic. And the blue one. Looks like I get the active reload thing on just my starter pistol as well. Didn't realise that. Okay, right, onto the second floor, needing to find 15 credits, which should be fairly straightforward. I'll probably still stick with the basic pistol, see how we get on with that. Oh, my tea's gone cold, that's not nice. It's weird, it should taste the same, it's just cold rather than hot, but I don't like cold tea. Quite happy to eat most foodstuffs cold, if that's appropriate to do so, I mean cooked obviously. And would always argue that they taste the same, but for some reason there does appear to be a difference in the taste between hot tea and cold tea, and much as I like tea, I do not like cold tea. That guy does not fire off his chain thing because it catches me annoyingly frequently. Oh, this is a slightly unusual room to get. Allowed myself to be cornered as well, but thankfully it's against fairly weak enemies, so I don't want to be cornered by them bad boys. He's not much of a threat when he fires off inside a closed space. Right, where to go? So we've got the requisite funds now. Oh, there we go, that was unfortunate contact damage. Oh. I'd been thinking about saying, oh, pity we didn't get the old crest. Haven't been hit so far when I came into this room, but been hit twice so far. So I could have had several old crests and still not been able to make any use of them. There's a key, that would have been nice on the last floor. Oh, we've got a boss icon on the map, so that must be a mini boss room. Don't know that it's particularly useful to fight that at this particular point in proceedings. We'll drop a few hegemony credits. They do tend to do decent drops when you beat them. The fact that it appears on the map means it's going to be the Fusilier. For some reason the other mini-bosses don't pre-warn you on the map, so you just walk into a room that very well might kill you without the slightest forewarning on it. But yeah, I don't think I've got anything that's particularly well suited to hitting the Fusilier because he moves about so much. So we'll see if that one key translates into getting anything good out of a chest that might be slightly better suited for taking on the Fusilier, and then see what we get for taking him on. Oh, forgetting of course I've got the invulnerability, so maybe why did I just junk that chest? Complete autopilot. I thought it was in rainbow mode or something. Absolute nonsense, right? Do not imitate that particular gameplay style. Getting a bit close there. Yeah, neither of those enemies on their own are particularly threatening, but the two together. Right, okay, if I want to find the shop or the other chest, which hopefully I won't just destroy like an idiot, I'm going to have to go through the mini-boss fight, so I guess try alternating between the star pew and the banana and use the potion of lead skin. Should have used it already? There we are, let's put it on there just in case. Hung on to that shot for ages and missed. Am I still lead skinned or not? Probably not. Missed again, God, like I say, he moves around so much. Oh, there we are. Hopefully he will drop sufficient health that I can make up for all the hits I took there. Key as well, which is nice. And the map. The mini-bosses quite often drop a map. There we are, got a secret room up there with some armour and health in it. That might well be worth spending a blank on because I'm not looking too great on the old health front right now. And a green chest, so thankfully it was the lesser of the two chests that I destroyed, and we've got this chest as well. What have we got here? Some more armour, and I don't actually like Casey. I'm going to take it, but I don't particularly like it. If memory serves, it bats projectiles away. I'm just about to walk into... Oh, because I'm Gunslinger it fires nails as well. That's better than the standard version of it, at least. Right, let's buy the Nord key. We've got left 32, it's enough for a second key. Oh, the third key. Won't bother with the key. Don't think I particularly need ammo. Not really. No, I don't think there's anything that I desperately need to buy out of that room. Let's try the Casey out just to show you how it works, hopefully. That was about the worst attack pattern that thing could have done. There we are, yes, it bats the projectiles back. Quite effective there, but I don't particularly like it. I don't know if I actually did take a hit coming into this room or not. I think I did. Again, let's go back to the starter pistol and just hope for the best. Jammed enemy, so that's probably because of the curse levels that we got for picking up the Casey. jammed enemies are a proper pain actually. They take 3 times as many hits as regular enemies, making them quite problematic to deal with because they take so long to dispense with. And they fire off red bullets which deal a full heart's worth of damage rather than just half a heart's worth of damage, so they're not much fun. Right, don't kill the chest. And we've definitely got enough keys. That's an active item and I can't remember what it is. Enemy bullets go wide. I'm actually not sure if that's better than the invincibility. I'm going to stick with the invincibility. I understand it a little bit better. I hate it when you get 2 active items like that because you can't take advantage of it unless you're playing as the pilot who has 2 backpack slots, but the pilot has an incredibly rubbish starter pistol, so I don't particularly, oh god, don't particularly like playing as the pilot. I mean, yeah, he's got useful attributes. He's gets discounts in the shops. He can pick locks as well, which is worth doing. Although if it's unsuccessful, it blocks the lock off permanently. Don't know why I even walked up there. I know I've got the map. I know that's going to be the boss fight. Got a gun muncher over here. Might actually get rid of some of the guns I don't like and see what we get instead. So I'll get rid of the Casey. Like I say, I don't. Oh, he doesn't want it. Beggars can't be choosers, mate. Right. Well, it was mostly the Casey I wanted to get rid of. I shan't bother in that case. If I had guns that were empty, then I'd get rid of those, but I don't. So, yeah, I think I do want to open that secret room. I will just make absolutely sure it is accessed out of here. Yes, it is. Potentially, looking at the map, it could have been accessed from the room below, so I don't want to waste the blank just in case. So anyway, that should give me a slightly more fighting chance against the boss. Because, believe it or not, the second floor boss could kill me. I'd like to think not with the Gorgon, but it's been known. Ideally, I'd be getting these fully charged up rather than partially, but... Oh, she got me. She got me with her freeze ray, I suppose it is. Yeah, if you weren't already aware, she sends out this sort of circular pulse. It's quite hard to see actually. You can either look away from it or dodge roll over it. If she catches you with it, it just freezes your weapon. Is that her dead? It is, and I think I did it flawlessly. I did, hooray. And once she turns to stone, it's rude not to shoot her in the face. She deserves it. We've got, is that the backup gun? It is, yeah, so now I fire backwards as well, which is of limited use, but you never know. Since some of my tactics involve running away, perhaps it is useful, although you can run away while still firing in the direction of an enemy. So I already found the secret room. Is there anything left in the shop worth buying with my 47 whopping pounds? It wouldn't be worth buying a blank because they'll top up to 2 anyway. Don't think I particularly need ammo on anything, do I? That'll do. I will buy a key, so with the 3 that is now enough to open the 2 chests on the next floor and also access the hatch to the rat fight as well. I mean, might well get another key drop along the way, but just the stuff gets more expensive with each floor. So since I can afford it and I've got all the resources I need presently to get into the rat fight, it doesn't hurt to spend a little bit more making sure I can open all the chests instead of having to sacrifice them, or accidentally sacrificing them like I did earlier on, like an absolute idiot. Still don't really have what I would consider to be a particularly brilliant room clearing weapon, which is why I'm still using the starter pistol. I probably wouldn't if it wasn't for playing as this character. His starter pistol is pretty rapid firing and has the, oh god, there we go, the benefit of chucking at enemies when it's reloading, which can stun them as well. So as starter weapons go, it's pretty good. There's the hatch there. Yeah, you've got all the rats running around on the floor. That's your clue that the hatch is in the room. And if you've managed to kill the rats, it's just the dust that kicks up off the hatch as well. So hopefully we'll live long enough to come back and attempt the rat fight. We'll see. Oh, a jammed enemy, what fun. Maybe I will banana that. Certainly keep out of its way. It's still not dead. I mean, I've dropped like 3 rock falls on its head. Hit it with exploding fruits. Although some might argue that it's technically a herb. Also missed it with exploding fruits. Oh no, I've just about avoided that somehow. Okay, maybe the banana is a halfway decent room clearer. Right, what do I need to reload? Probably the star pew, mostly. Try using the icebreaker for a little while. Oh, who are you? What have you got for me? Cornstone, is that it? Okay, this weapon is probably too slow to be hugely useful, although freezing things is handy. Like these rooms, they get very difficult to hit them once they're actually in the minecarts. There's only 4 of them to start with. I feel like I've killed about 7 already. Oh, go away. There we are. There is a trophy for killing things for while you're riding in a minecart yourself. If you didn't know, you can do. There you go. Just go cruising on around. It does make your likelihood of getting hit quite a bit higher, I find. Don't like, get out of the corner. Change to probably the starter weapon just for some slightly more rapid fire. I thought you were dead actually, never mind. There we go, got away with it. So yeah, it is difficult to take any avoiding action. It's not a mimic, jolly good. What have we got? The witch pistol, I think I like that one. Remind me what does it do? I think it runs a risk of changing things. Yeah. Chance to transmogrify. Is it chickens or snakes they become? I'm not 100% sure. I didn't notice if it was cursed when I picked it up. You'd have thought it would be, wouldn't you, with being a witchcraft based weapon. Something hit me there. What the hell did that? Well, let's see what got me that time. Right, okay. Haven't noticed it doing any transmogrifying yet. Let's fire it a lot faster than I have been. Yeah, those shots don't seem terribly powerful, so unless they are transmogrifying, it's not That's brilliant. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that was one you could shoot, like when you're fighting the High Priest. Okay, well, I've got several hits to show for 60 rounds and one chicken. Oh, God. It's disastrous. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the starter pistol. God. How am I getting such mediocre weapons? Or is it just a mediocre player? I mean, it might be the case. Ooh, so I could steal off him. That's definitely worth considering. Or I could just buy things. She is there to buy hearts off me. I doubt I've actually got a great deal spare. I haven't got enough for the decoy. Turtle problem is I've never had that actually spawn a super space turtle. I think you get little turtles that follow you around from room to room, and once you've got 15 of them they turn into a super space turtle, but I never seem to get 15 of them. Right, there isn't anything super stealable in there, unfortunately. So, have I killed the buff guy? No, I haven't. Yeah, depending on what enemies get buffed, they can become almost invulnerable to the weapon that you're using when they're being buffed. So that guy, sometimes you need to just make a point of going for him first, even though on his own he's fairly harmless. Right, anything left? Yes. There's a second chest yet to find, isn't there? Pressed the wrong button there. Never mind, it wasn't exactly a high pressure reload. I was going to say, I don't think I found that second chest yet. It's a long walk. Oh, one of them bloody cannon things as well. Right, yeah, that wasn't much fun. There we are, green chest. You're not a mimic, are you? No, good. Is that the wax wings? It is, so yeah, it'd have been useful in the last room where I could have just flown across the gap. I don't know if they give you curse as well. Could definitely do without having curse. I know you get more money dropped by dead enemies if you have got higher curse ratings, but I haven't actually seen that much that I want to buy just yet. Right, okay. What is in the shop? Nothing super helpful. I'm only going to be able to steal one item even if I buy the decoy. No, I think just fight the boss. And yeah, hopefully some of these weapons will be better for boss fights than they are as room clearers. to save the blanks for actually accessing the rat fight. And I've got hit anyway as well. Ugh. This could be an early finish to the quest for the finished gun by not reaching the rat fight at all. Whoa. Invulnerable, use it before. Oh, the heck, God. Yet another one. I mean, yeah, this... I might beat the boss, but... There we go. Well, far from convincing. Not even Clearer can even get into the boss fight, just the rat fight just yet, because I used the blank like an idiot. Right, let's reload that weapon, even though it wasn't super great there. Oh, another active item. Stop doing that. Right, well the invulnerability is definitely better than slowing things down, which is I think what the age bell does. Right, can't look for secret rooms because I need to hang on to the blanks, and I've already opened the chests. He does a blank for sale, doesn't he? Good. What's 35 and 28? Is that 63? Buy the blank first and find out. Yes, it is. Right, okay. Yeah, just... I don't rate my chances of surviving very long on the rat floor. So that's why I'm buying armour. We'll find out. Still finding myself just without a very effective room clearer. So, yeah, couldn't even guarantee I'll reach the rat off this little bit. That's a worryingly long reload phase. Right, what am I going to use as the room clearer? Some of these rooms can be quite tough. What's that? Oh, that wasn't that good, was it? I'll give it a try. It's at least quick firing. And it might transmogrify things. So I'm looking at right, left, down, left. Oh god, skeletons to start. Just rude. Oh, they did transmogrify. Yay, go witch pistol. Right, one right, second right. And jammed enemies, yay. Feel free to transmogrify them. Actually, one of them might have transmogrified already, that one did. Yeah, I take it back, witch pistol, you are good. Right, left. Oops, got hit. So the real cat is in the corner. And it's transmogrified. Okay. Down, left. Yeah, there's a room like this that was always going to be potentially problematic because you just get swarmed. There we are, getting hit. I'm going to use a blank, even though I'd much rather take blanks into the rat fight itself. That was my down, wasn't it? Down, left. Let's hope we get an empty room next. Of course not. In my head I was thinking it would be the two lead maidens. Not that I wanted it to be. I'd have been happy to be proved wrong. There we are though. Oh my god, they did nearly kill me as well. Spoiler alert, I do not think I'm going to beat the rat. I have at least made it as far as the rat, but yeah, I think it's quite unlikely that we're going to be seeing me beating him and having the opportunity to get anything that will contribute towards the finished gun. What am I going to fill up there? What needs filling up? Anything? Fill the banana. I don't know what to take on the rat with, and we can't transmogrify him, and also the witch pistol's not going to be any good for that. Yeah, none of these weapons are brilliant. Actually, maybe the freezing effect would be handy. Hit him at least. Oh, I can't believe I got hit by that. That's like one of his easiest attacks to avoid. Mistimed that completely. Oh, this is horrendous. There. Actually stood in the right place to avoid that particular attack. Not that one, obviously, right, yeah. Gonna be dead anytime soon, I think. There we are, the wrong place to avoid that attack. Never mind. Another aborted attempt. Will I ever get the finished gun? Stay tuned for this channel to find out. Alright, tatty bye, see you later.